Hi, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardware. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's Texas, Michigan Wolverines.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
On the court for the Longhorns, Patterson in at shooting guard. He's out there with Edwards. Doherty out there with Turner. And it's Ford in at the power forward position. Here is Edwards. They set the pick to the right side. Shoots from the baseline. Ford, that's good.
I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent 1 year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program.
Crawford drives in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
And here's Texas. Edwards passes to Patterson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Now here's Patterson. Doherty with the ball. Edwards passes to Patterson. And here's Edwards. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Guys, it's almost impossible to think about Michigan basketball and not think of the Fab Five. I mean, one of the most storied recruiting classes ever. They were dominant in their tenure here at Michigan.
And he can't hit the second. And thinking back to the Fab Five, there were 5 freshmen, all brought in the same year, and they all started.
Yeah. Chris Webber, Juwan Howard, Jalen Rose were the most successful pros, all of them playing professionally at some level. It's still considered one of the greatest freshman classes, if not the greatest of all time.
Jones, no luck. Excellent D there from Patterson. On defense, Michigan, trailing by 2. Shot is off. Good D by Stevenson. Michigan with the ball. Feeds it to Cunningham. He dishes it to Jones. The 3. And once again off the mark by Michigan. 4-on-3 break. And rush kicks to Hudson. Can't hit. Now the Wolverines take it the other way. Stevenson and outside. Knight on the wing. Patterson defending. Jones for 3. That is good. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
So Michigan ends up going with the new group. Texas trails by 3. On the court for the Longhorns. Patterson, he's in at the point. Davis is out there with Richmond. Then it's Turner. And it's Thornton in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Thornton.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Patterson, the screen. Shot clock at 5. Shoots off the step back. Texas, no good that time either. The Wolverines leading by 3. Stevenson with it. Out defended by Freak. Stevenson dishes to Taylor. He feeds it to Jones. 44 seconds left here in the first half. Now Crawford. Lets it fly. Here's Taylor. Stevenson trying to free himself up. The shot by Taylor, no good. Texas trails by 3. Here's Richmond. Nice D from Crawford.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
It's tipped. Jones the pass to Stevenson. Crawford up top. Great touch on the 16-footer. Crawford's got his second bucket.
That's a clean look they get him there, fellas.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. It's the Wolverine. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
They've got Jones. Ellis is out there with Smith. And there's Flash. And it's Crawford at the 2-guard. And for Texas, Patterson in at 2-guard. He's out there with Edwards. Turner is out there with Doherty. And it's Ford in at the 4 slot. Texas trails by 5. Edwards passes to Patterson. Dishes it to Ford. 11 feet away, and he gets the bucket. Ford's got 6 points. Ford's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Flash passes to Crawford. Ellis left side. From outside the arc. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always...
Now, here's Patterson. And Thornton kicks to Patterson. Richmond dishes to Turner. Patterson passes to Richmond. Davis sets a screen. Off the screen. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game. And here is Banks. He kicks it to Crawford. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Crawford's got 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Taylor is out there with Wright. Then it's Jones. And it's Crawford at the 2.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively. And you see Freak out there. Nobody is 100% sure what position he'll be best at on the next level, but they know he'll be out on the wing. He looks so comfortable in space.
And with Freak, it's his plethora of moves that really impress me. He can create a shot in space anywhere and anytime. He's got a really good sense of how to operate from the wing.
Here's Banks. And there's the feed to Wright. Taylor kicks to Banks. Jones, no one around him. Again, the miss by Jones.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Passes it to Ford. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Michigan with the ball. Michigan making some changes. That's checked in for Taylor. Ellis comes in for Wright, and Flash is subbed in for Banks. 1:35 left to play here in the second half. And Turner with the block. Inside. And Ford with the basket on the assist by Patterson. Patterson's got 3 assists now in this one. Michigan trails by 3. Here's Crawford. Pass to Smith. Michigan moving it around. To end the run. Texas grabs the miss.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Here's Flash. Second shot opportunity. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Oh, and a fast break now for the Longhorns. Patterson can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pass to Flash. Here's Smith. And once again off the mark by Michigan. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And no problem there in the first free throw. 1-on-1 situation, so he'll get another. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he is unable to get the second one. 15 seconds left in the game. Flash passes to Smith. Jones for 3. Off target from downtown. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Misses. So we see Texas get the win here. They seem to relish it.